Welcome to the only daily podcast focusing on compliance news of the day. Each morning, start your day with a cup of coffee and Tom Fox, the voice of compliance, to hear about 4 of the top compliance, corruption, or leadership stories you will need to start your day. The Daily Compliance News is a production of the Compliance Podcast Network.
First, a word from our sponsor. What is Leica? Leica makes your entire compliance process simple. Leica goes beyond integrations. Their platform connects to your everyday applications and applies actual human expertise to robust software that powers your compliance. Leica easily connects to your applications and instantly creates tailored policies based on your business. Then, compliance experts guide you through automated workflows designed to help you conquer certifications like SOC 2, HIPAA, and GDPR. Leica is the only compliance platform that offers a true integrated audit solution. No more messy spreadsheets, miscellaneous audit documents. Their team of experts manages your audit from beginning to end. Leica is more than just one solution. It maintains 100% confidence in your compliance program with custom monitors and alerts. As the compliance evangelist, I certainly understand the complexities around compliance, particularly around SOC 2, HIPAA, and GDPR. It's hard to unpack requirements when you may not know what they are within your budget and your growth stage. Leica is the solution for you. Listeners to this podcast get 20% off when you join. Visit heyleica.com/compliance to get their exclusive deal. That's heyleika.com/compliance to request a demo and get 20% off when you sign up with Leica. The Daily Compliance News for December 20, 2021, the Brain Control Edition. And we began that story from the Washington Post as the Biden administration has placed top Chinese military institute on the export blacklist over the use of its surveillance brain control technology. It's an emerging technology using biometrics and brain control weapons in ways that U.S. officials say threaten national security. Commerce Department also added another dozen Chinese firms to the blacklist, citing their help in modernizing the Chinese military and supporting Iran's weapons program and defense industry. The Treasury Department placed 8 Chinese companies on the U.S. investment blacklist, saying that those entities supported biometric surveillance and tracking of ethnic and religious minorities in China, particularly the Uyghur Muslims. Next up, from the Chronicle of Higher Education, a first-time contributor to the Daily Compliance News, asked the question, is corruption at the heart of college sports? Cheating has always been around, but now the Chronicle is worried that corruption has become embedded in college sports. With the new NIL rules for college athletes, it's probably only going to become more questionable going forward. Next up, from the New York Times, the Sixth Circuit Court of Appeals reinstating the Biden administration rule requiring larger companies to mandate that workers get vaccinated against coronavirus or submit to weekly testing by early January. In a split decision, it overturned a ruling last month by its counterpart in the Fifth Circuit, which had blocked the mandate. The contested rule issued by the Department of Labor, OSHA, has faced a wave of lawsuits, and several challengers said they plan to file or take emergency motions to the U.S. Supreme Court. And finally, JPMorgan paid $200 million to settle SEC charges on record-keeping lapses. It was around personal mobile devices, messaging apps, and emails, and the SEC and the feds are now probing similar lapses at other financial institutions. JPMorgan's broker-dealer subsidiary admitted to the charges and to violating federal securities laws. So a huge fine against JPMorgan. I'm going to be exploring this case both on Compliance Into the Weeds with Matt Kelly and a blog post this week. So check that out for more information. I think there's going to be a lot of information for the compliance professional found in the SEC administrative order. The Daily Compliance News is a production of the Compliance Podcast Network and a proud member of C-Suite Radio. Thanks so much for listening. I hope you'll join me again tomorrow.
This podcast is a part of the C-Suite Radio Network. For more top business podcasts, visit c-suiteradio.com.